Uncle Chunt'd.
Ahoy, Uncle Chunty here again. I know we're kind of already almost 1 month into 2017, but I thought, bugger it, I'll just do a video on this. This video will be my top 10 most anticipated games to 2017. So this year already we've had some cancellations of games that I've actually wanted to play, Scalebound being one of them. I've already had a rant video on that one in my channel, if you care to check it out. So these ones, this list has been adjusted. I was going to include some Nintendo Switch in here, but I don't think I'll be picking one up, at least in the first year. There's not enough reason for me to throw down 460 something dollars on Australian dollars on the console just for a game that's not coming out until the end of the year, which is Mario Odyssey, and even then I don't know if I really want it. It's just not, it's not the Mario game I was expecting that we're going to get. I could be proven wrong, and I'll have to wait until we see more about it. But so don't expect any Switch on here, and definitely there's no reason to expect Scalebound on here. So let's go ahead and get started. Number 1. So this one's out pretty soon actually, as of this recording. Halo Wars 2. I've never really played or gotten much into the RTS strategy game type. I really like Halo. It's one of my favorite gaming franchises out there, and it has been since Halo 1. It was the reason I bought an Xbox, and it's pretty much the reason why Xbox is my gaming platform besides Gears of War. So Halo Wars, I missed out on that one, the first one, but Halo Wars 2 is coming out. Looks great. I'm not a massive RTS fan, but I'm willing to give it a go. If it's hopefully not like a full price game. I'm not willing to put down enough money on it just on a whim. As I said, I'm not really into RTS games, so off the bat I'm kind of buying into something I'm not generally into. But it looks great, the story looks awesome, and yeah, it could be just that extra something different that I need this year as far as trying new things, new games. Number 2, Mass Effect Andromeda. Holy crap. Look, I only just pre-ordered this a couple weeks ago. I was always going to get it. I'm a big fan of the Mass Effect trilogy. This one has a few caveats that I'm not much of a fan of. I don't know if they're rumors or confirmed, but so I won't go into it. But I am a little dubious going into this one. But it looks amazing. I think it's using the Frostbite engine now, which is what like Battlefield and Battleground, Star Wars Battleground have been using. Amazing, beautiful engine, and it shows, man. This game looks leaps and bounds better than the previous trilogy. So if it's anything of the same as the previous Mass Effect trilogy, look, I'm going to love this. It's going to be that great sci-fi escapism. Probably a bit more, well, more than an escapism than Halo is, because it's just so in-depth. And I love the music, love the themes, love the characters, the writing, the story. It's fantastic. It's a great series. So yeah, I'm delving into this one pretty much as a given. Number 3. Now something different. Ukulele. Look, I'm a massive fan of the olden time mascots, like console mascots of yesteryear. We don't get anymore. Like your Crash Bandicoots, your Sonic the Hedgehog, he's still around, but he's a far cry from what he used to be. So Ukulele, made by people that used to work at Rare, who developed and made the original Banjo-Kazooie games. So you can see the naming convention there. Everybody that's on YouTube or plays games, I'm just repeating news that you already know. Ukulele, Banjo-Kazooie, same kind of thing, same people. I've been calling to the heavens to bring back the old school 3D platformer mascot type game for years. Those of you who know me, I have been wanting and clamoring for these type of games, and made well. And this one looks like it's going to be made well. Looks like it's been made with a lot of love and care, so you can sign me down for that one. Number 4, Sonic Mania. Again, those of you who know me, I am a fan of Sonic. Modern day times, I'm a reluctant fan. I am a Sonic fan in denial, I guess you could say. I want him to go back to his heyday, his prime time. He hasn't been that since Sonic and Knuckles. So just see, and you can tell it's done in the cartoon stylings of the 1920s, 1930s. I love that. Man, I used to watch a lot of like Looney Tunes, like the original Looney Tunes stuff, and Popeye and Felix the Cat and all that stuff when we were younger. The old black and white cartoons, or when they were just starting to get colour. great stuff. Like if you have a chance, go back and watch some. They're really great, full of character and charm. They're always moving and bobbing around, so you can tell in Copphead when they're just standing still, they do that kind of bobbing dancing they always draw characters doing back then. I love that. It's so cool, and I can't wait because that time period, there's something about it. I really love it, and I can't wait to delve into this game. I hope it's really good. It looks like it's going to be something different, some action platformer like Mega Man type gameplay, big boss battles. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it comes out this year, and that'll be great. Number 6, South Park: The Fractured Butthole. I, for one, I used to be a South Park fan until just after the first movie came out, and I just kind of fell off it. And South Park: The Stick of Truth was like the first of anything South Park related that I've delved into since then, really. So it took me by surprise what I saw in that game. Not even kidding. That game blew me away. I was laughing a lot, and I just couldn't believe what they were putting in there. Like, just shock value all the way through. Amazing gameplay. It was heaps of fun. So if it's anything like that game, The Fractured Butthole is just going to be even better. Plus, it's all around superheroes and stuff, which is my bag. So I can't wait. It's going to be hilarious. Number 7, Crackdown 3. So this game seems like it's been coming out for 30 years. I loved the first Crackdown. That was such a lot of fun. My brother and I used to do co-op on that back in the day. Even by yourself, it's a lot of fun. Playing online with people is a lot of fun. Just hunting down green orbs around the city, meeting up across the town, taking on challenges each other. Oh man, look, I could go on. It's such a fun game. If Crackdown 3 is anything like the first one and nothing like the second one, which was garbage, we're in for a good time. Plus, it's supposed to be touting, you know, using the power of the cloud and all that kind of stuff. We'll see how that uses, and it's a fully destructible city when you're playing online, so that's something else we've never seen before. Super hyped for it. I can't wait. Number 8, Injustice 2. My goodness. NetherRealm Studios. Thankfully, you are owned by Warner Brothers, and we are going to get DC-related property games from you guys every time you're not doing anything Mortal Kombat. So the first Injustice, that was a surprise to me. Now we've been getting a whole bunch of gameplay trailers, roster leaks, new cinematic trailers. This game looks so much better graphically than the first one. The women in the game don't look like men this time. Their face models don't look all weird and off. There was something about the facial models in the first Injustice game and Mortal Kombat 9 that just were off. And to some extent Mortal Kombat X wasn't the best. But this game, maybe they've hired new face modelers or something, because they all look like humans. And it's great. And they all have character. They're all stunning. And we've got Blue Beetle. Thank God. Someone's finally doing something with Blue Beetle. I love Blue Beetle. He's a lesser known character in the DC universe. He's in Young Justice. Get into it. He's a cool character. He should be... I read the first comic after New 52. He should be DC Spider-Man. He's that good. He's that kind of a character. I recommend checking him out. I'm stoked that they put him in this game. He's a lot of marketing potential. I can't believe he's not bigger than he is. Seriously. Anyway, super hyped for it. There's a new cinematic trailer come out recently. Just check that out. It's fucking amazing. Number 9. Yes, I couldn't get through this whole list without swearing just before, but number 9 is Sonic Generations 2. Now, I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but that's what I'm calling it, because there's no official title for it yet. Now, I loved Sonic Generations 1, the first one. That was so good. I loved it because it gave us the best of both worlds. It gave us what we older folk, or us original Sonic fans, loved, which is the 2D side-scrolling stuff. And it allowed us to get introduced to some of the cooler parts of what the modern day Sonic can be, which I haven't really liked, but I'm trying to accept it. So I'm going to try and go back and pick myself up a Dreamcast or something, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and get into that and see if I can convince myself otherwise. Sonic Colors was great, and the team that helped make Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations are making Sonic Generations 2, which bodes well, so we can only hope good things for this game. Super hyped, hopefully it does well. And number 10. Now, this is a bit left of field. I'm not actually 100% sure this is coming out in 2017, but as I mentioned before, I've been trying to hunt around for a Dreamcast, because there's games on there I never got to experience. I never experienced a Dreamcast, and Shenmue was a massive title back then on that platform, and it's been a fan favorite ever since. And Shenmue 3 was announced via Kickstarter, and Sony were kind of pushing it forward. It hasn't really, haven't heard anything since about it, so I don't know what's happening with it. I hope it's still going, otherwise this is a dead spot. But look, I've been super intrigued by Shenmue. I've known it's been around for a long time. I've known of its existence, but I've never played it, never got into it, and I've heard a lot of hype behind it. So I'm going to try and hook up a Dreamcast somewhere, because I really want to play it, and pick up Shenmue 1 and 2 alongside of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and just go back and do stuff I haven't played before. So I'm really excited for Shenmue 3. Hopefully they'll either release HD versions of 1 and 2. You can get Shenmue 2 on the original Xbox still somewhere. It's pretty hard to find, but it's out there. But anyway guys, look, that's my list. 1 to 10. What did you think? Otherwise, there's not much coming out that's been announced yet that's intrigued me enough to warrant being on this list. So this list isn't exactly what I would like it to be, but as of now in January, looking ahead, these are the only games that I found that have been intriguing me enough that I would actually pre-order or pay day one. So that's why they're on the list. Let me know if you agree with this list, or what are you looking forward to this year? Are you going to rage at me because I'm not interested in getting a Switch? Anyway, let me know below. There's comment sections there. Go nuts, talk, and yeah. If you like this video, guys, throw me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next one, and take it easy, hey? Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe and check out some of my other recent videos. Have a good one.